So our artificial turf was meant to arrive between 7 and 10 AM this morning, and I've just received a message to say that it has gone missing. In the world of couriers, it's somehow disappeared. So I don't see it arriving today, unfortunately, which means we're not going to have the big reveal as such. But I have promised that when they come back from school today that it's all going to be finished, or there's going to be a surprise for them. So we're just going to get to the point where it's just the geotextile, which is white. So we'll just pretend it's a snow scene or something like that. Unless we put that on there and peg through, we'll fold it back in on itself. To there. Right, it's time for an episode of Hindsight with Tim. I think what I'm going to have to do is get the trampoline stretched and put in soon, and then just scrape away a bit of this. We're just going to have to accept that that cover's going to have to tuck down in there somehow, and then we'll finish the fabric and grass up to that. We've done alright. Unfortunately, it hasn't left us any offcut to go in the bottom where there's still exposed soil. Can't imagine much light's going to get down there, but I think I will want to go down there in the future and just put in some more. Plus we've got that little corner den area, which I haven't got enough for. So when I have got some more, I'll take a few springs out and sneak under. But for now, I just want to get it in so it's done. The edge details worked alright, and that idea of putting the mat on and the weed fabric and then filling and levelling that off with sand before we put the grass down is going to work a treat. A little bit rusty, but I think I'll go around and just WD-40 them anyway, just so they don't squeak quite as much. Just remember, one of the key things about an in-ground trampoline is air release. When you bounce on it, the air needs to escape. But I meant to put in an escape, not an escape, but a pipe to vent the air out of the side, which I haven't done, which is a real pain. You can get special mats with vents in them, but that'd be too late as well. Do I start digging now? It probably needs to be quite a big pipe though. Scrap the idea, I'm not going to start drilling or boring a hole in the side of the wall. I'm just going to use the mat we've got, and then Joe can probably sort out some little bit of mesh in there as an air release, just like a little circle. Let's just get on with it. either I'm extremely weak or our trampoline is slightly off circular, because I just simply cannot get those last few springs in. Jo's been trying to help me. She's gone off to pick up the girls from school. They're going to be back in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to revert to a clamp and see if I can pull it in that way. Reverted to using ratchet straps to stretch it so I can get all of them on, and this is my very last one. It's taken a long time. Yes! Yeah, so I was indeed beaten by time, and it wasn't a huge surprise for the girls, but we still got stage 2, which is the rest of it, but we'll keep that a secret till next week. So for now, we're gonna let them have a good bounce, but we need to get the matting on, which should tuck down into that little valley we left. Please. Well, the trampoline is done, but I am a seriously broken man. That was probably one of the hardest projects I've done mentally and physically. It was poor planning and lack of labour, i.e. if you're going to do this, probably tackle it with another person or just hire a mini digger. I've got no access here and we were trying to work on a budget. A couple of things left still to come in a future video. I've done a perimeter batten all the way around, which will be our fixing point for the artificial grass. So that will be stretched out, and we'll cover that in the next one. There's also some little bits of fiddling around to tidy up the edges to get everything nice and flush with sand. Also, you may have noticed that I had some holes under this fabric. I'll reveal that in the next week or so. That's going to be for a separate little installment. But I had to do it at that point. But for now, the kids are enjoying it, so I'll leave you with a bit of bouncing fun. You go bounce on it and then I'll come jump on you. Okay. Right. One thing to mention quickly is, because it's an in-ground, the air gets stuck underneath there. So really you want an escaped vent, sort of like a pipe work that comes out to vent the air out, or you can get a vented mat that goes round. If you look when I bounce on it now, you can see that the mat around it kind of flaps up and flaps down. It's not the end of the world, and actually the girls don't cause that because they're not heavy enough. Daddy. Just me. Come on. But you know, in the future we can upgrade the mat around the outside to a vented one, or I can try and put that little pipe in or something. For now, let's just enjoy it. Don't have to jump. We've also got to clad this wall over here along the side, and I'm going to clad that in wood anyway. It's fairly close to the trampoline, of course, so we might end up putting some sort of a climbing net or something there, or even just a little bit of padding. But it's very unlikely that you get to bounce off the trampoline because it just projects you back into the middle. But just to be safe, that's what we'll be doing along there, and we'll be doing something else here in the future. So that's it. If you can, do it yourself, and we'll see you next time. It's amazing how much work you can buy for £20 on eBay. What a project, what a project.